So that same Janava, she had done a picture for the Chaitanya Charitamrita of Maharaj Prataparudra sweeping the road as Lord Jagannath was being taken to his car. And me and maybe anybody else in the BBT didn't think it was good enough to go into Prabhupada's books. We thought ours was good, but this one wasn't good enough. So, but somebody showed it to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada said, it's wonderful, put it in the book. I'm the authority on what goes in the book. And when Ramaswar was showing all the changes we want to make and some of the drawings that Parikit had done, he said, I think the artists are wasting their intelligence. Teach them not to change things and not to do anything without showing me first. And when we did show Prabhupada first, and we did ask questions first, he gave us so much nectar without, sometimes we would write him letters and he would give the answers, but during the Chaitanya Charitamrita marathon, there was no time in those days there was no internet, so there was no time to send what we call now snail mail. So what we would do is we would fax the letter with the typed questions to Prabhupada, who was on the other side of the world. We were in Los Angeles and he was in, say, India. And then his secretary would read him the letters, and then Prabhupada would give the answer, and then his secretary would write in his handwriting, write the answers in between our typed questions and fax that back to us.
Not fax.
What?
Not fax.
Well, how would he do it? Telegram? Telegram. In those days it was telegram. That's right,
Fax came in
telegram.
the 80s.
There wasn't even fax, right, in those
Came in the
days.
80s.
Came in the 80s. So we would telegram it back and forth. So like, for example, I would ask him, we were doing the painting of some young girls in Navadvip. They wanted to have a good husband. So they would worship Lord Shiva by Shiva Linga. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was the master of Lord Shiva and the source of Lord Shiva, Lord Shiva is just his manifestation, he would come and start eating all the girls' preparations that they made for the Shiva Linga. And he would say, worship me. I'm the god of Lord Shiva. And if you worship me, I'll give you very beautiful husbands. And if you don't worship me, then I'll give you husbands who already had other wives and they're already old. So he was joking around with the girls, and the girls would just laugh at him, not believing what he said. But they would feed him anyway. Or he would just grab everything. So we had the picture of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu joking with the girls, and then there was a Shiva Linga. So we sent Prabhupada a photograph of a black Shiva Linga. And we asked him, is this okay? So Prabhupada replied, yes, the Shiva Linga can either be black or white. This is okay. What you sent me is okay. Another question we asked is, what does Lord Chaitanya's Mayavad robe, Mayavad dhoti, look like? Or dhoti looked like after he took sannyas. So Prabhupada said, because he took sannyas from a Mayavadi, the Mayavadis have their dhotis up to their knees, unlike the Vaishnava sannyasis. So then we always made Mahaprabhu with a short dhoti. And we were doing the painting of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu having a conversation with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. When Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was speaking a Mayavadi interpretation of the Vedic literatures, and Mahaprabhu was just sitting there thinking that the Vedas literatures are like the sun, and you're covering the meanings like a cloud with your Mayavadi interpretation. So I asked Srila Prabhupada, what does Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya look like? And I made a drawing of some kind of hairstyle. So Prabhupada said, no, he was clean shaven. And then the same thing for Kardama Muni. I asked, what does he look like? And we showed him a sketch. And Prabhupada said, no, he doesn't look like he looks in your sketch. He should look like a Vyasdev with long hair, a beard, and a top knot. So in this way,